Yes, hello. Can you hear my voice? All of you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Just before I got your two students' mail IDs, so I'll create my, I already created my 9 o'clock drive. So the drive I'll share with you. Today night, I'll share that drive access to you. Here, whoever registered for my classes, for all of them, I'll create the drive access. I'll give you the drive access. I got only two students' mail IDs, so I'll share that drive to you. Yeah. Here, next, here, yesterday we discussed how to install Visual Studio Code, how to write our first program, that is paired tags and unpaired tags under HTML4. Here we are in Web UI. Under this, our first topic of our course here, one is HTML4 and 4 we started. Under this HTML4, HTML is a hypertext markup language. It's a hypertext markup language. Markup means here it is a tag-based programming. Tag-based programming. Tag is nothing but it's an instruction to the browser. Instruction to browser, we call it as tags. Here, these tags are here. Tags are two types. Two types of tags we have. Two types of tags. Here, one is paired tag. So, one is paired tag. Second one is here unpaired tag. Here, this paired tag, whenever you write the tag name, we will close the tag name like this. This one we call it as paired tag. Unpaired tag, we will write the tag name here itself, we'll close it. We call it as unpaired tag. Under HTML4, we can write it here. That list of all paired tags and unpaired tags for our application like this. After this pair and unpaired, here, you can find it here. After this pair and unpaired tag, here we are learning here paired tags and unpaired tags for our HTML application. Here, now I'll show you how to write that pair and unpair related content. Here, now let me save. Here, let me save 9 o'clock. Today's date, 8th August. At 9 p.m. So, yeah. Here, under this paired tags, we discussed here that list of all tags are here. Here, H1 to H6, H1 tag, H2 tag, H3 tag, like that. We have H1 to H6 tags. We have all comes under P, and paragraph tag is for P tag is for paragraph content. Here, next we can write it here. A div tag is used to display division of the web page here, and here table tag is used to display table of content. Here, mark U tag is used to display scrolling content for us. Mark U tag is used to display scrolling content. Like this, we have some list of all pair tags. Pair tags are here. This list of all tags, we call it as pair tags. Whenever you write the starting tag, definitely you need to close it. You are not able to see my screen, but you are not informing. Paint window not visible. Now you realized. Up to now, I wrote this much. Under HTML4, HTML is a hypertext markup language. It's a tag-based programming. Tag is nothing but instruction to the browser. We have two types of tags. We have one is pair, another one unpair. Under this pair, I explain here this list of all tags. Second one here, unpaired tag. That unpaired tag here, we can write the tag name and here itself will close it. Here, example for this here. IMG SRC is used to display image for our application. BR tag for break line, HR tag for horizontal line. Then input type equal to text is used to display text box for our application. Like this, we have some list of all tags. Here, this list of all tags comes under pair tags. Pair
Ma'am, your
tag
is not visible.
Again, not visible. Why? See, it is visible. Oh, suddenly gone. Okay. Yeah. Now is it visible to you?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Here we are learning here pair tags and unpaired tags under HTML. Pair here, whenever you write the starting tag, definitely you need to close the tag. This one only we call it as pair tag. Here, the list of all tags, what all comes under pair, what all comes under unpair, you can check it like this. Next, I'm going for here. One more category, and also I explained here. List of all tags, here comes under block and inline elements. So we can write it here, block elements for our application and inline elements for our application. How to display block elements and inline elements, I'll show you. Yesterday, I explained how to open Visual Studio Code, how to write our first program. Here we can write our program in this VS Code. First, go to the open folder. Under this, we have to create our own folder. Here, open folder, and we have to create our own folder. For our 9 p.m. batch, I created one more folder. Here, just select that folder. Here, after selecting this folder, I created one subfolder under this, that is HTML4. Here, under this, I created one.html. So this way, generally, we will create all HTML tags. Here, HTML tags for our application, we can write it like this. After writing this, here, all HTML tags for our application, we can write it like this. So after writing this, I'm going to show you here pair tags, unpaired tags, I'm explaining here. Under this, here pair tag, whatever I'm writing here, that we can display here pair tags. Here I explain H1 to H6 paragraph. Under this paragraph, how to write dummy content, I explain. Lorem is one keyword. With that, you can write dummy content inside the paragraph. After that, I explain here, a div tag is used to display division of the web page. After this, we have some list of unpaired tags. Here, unpaired tags. These unpaired tags are here, one of it here, image. IMG SRC, you can display images for our application. IMG SRC, we used to display images for our application. Any image, we can display. If the image is in the same location, you can directly use that image for our program. See, here saved pictures. Under this, you can find it here. That image. See here, Control C copy. Then I'll paste it that image here slash. Sorry. First copy that image. Here Control C copy. Here I'm going to say paste it in our 9 o'clock location. Go to the 9 o'clock location, paste that image. See, my image is available, not copied. Okay, saved. Copy this image. Go to the 9 o'clock location. HTML, paste it. See, this is 1.jpg. I'm able to write like this. Now you can check it. That same 1.jpg. Here, I'm writing here 1.jpg for my application like this. So with this way, I can execute my program. Here, I'm able to execute my program like this. I'm writing 1.jpg. Here, this 1.jpg for my program, I can display like this. Here, next I'm writing here image SRC is used to display that absolute path location of the image. Here, absolute path location of that image. I'm writing like this. I can able to write my image. One is directly name of the image. If the image is in the same location. If the image is in the other location or it is in the same location, if you want to write your local absolute path location of your here absolute path, if you want to write it, you can write it here. Users, dull, pictures, saved pictures. Under that, we can write our here content image. So this is the another way of writing that image. We can able to write image for our application like this. Next, I'm able to write here. This is because of image tag. I'm able to display image for my program like this. After this, I'm going to write here. After this, I'm going to write one more image here with a URL. So I'm going to write URL for my image. With that URL, I can display my output. See here. I'm going to write image for my program img src. Here itself, I'll write it here. URL. So just I'm going to search for images here. If I find any image here, just to find the image address. Here it is redirecting some other location. Here go to the images. You can find it here, that image address. See, this is one image address. Here, whatever the big size image you wanted or a smaller size image you wanted, that one you can select. Here, copy that image address. I copied that image address, I'll paste it here. I copied that image address, I pasted here. So now you can write it here. Right click, run it with live server. Here, this time, here, right click, run it with live server. So this time you can execute your code for our application like this. See here, I'm able to display image src. See, both the images are not displaying. Maybe URL wrong. Go to the location of that image. Here, copy image address. Here, copy image address. I'll paste it here in this location. Here, I don't want this image location. Here, I am pasting that image location here. Paste it. So this is .jpg is the image. Now check the execution here. See here. You can see that first image. You can see that second image. First and second images will display like this. This way only we can execute our output. This is first image. This is second image. Here, this middle image, it is not displaying for us. This middle image, it is not displaying for our application. So in this time, here, if I am not able to display this image here, here, this is first image, this is second image, this is third image. So I'm not able to display this image for my program. Why? Because here, this second image, whatever I'm displaying here, I'm copying with my local address. So I'm using one of my local address of my image. So if I use that local address of that image, it won't display that proper output for us. If you use the local image address, it won't display that proper output for us. Only live server. Here, if you execute your program by live server is not able to execute if you write it your local path. Even if it is in the same location, if you copy this path location here, C drive users Dell pictures, how that image is. See here, C drive user Dell documents 9 o'clock HTML4 1.jpg. See, C drive users Dell pictures saved pictures 1.jpg. Even though it is not able to find it. Here, if it is other location or in the same location also, it won't find that image. Why? Because live server can execute your local image or any URL image. If you write it your absolute path, it cannot display. I'm explaining image tag. It comes under unpaired tag. Here we are learning pair and unpaired tag. Image tag, we can write it directly name of the image if the image is in the same location. Here one more one image src, we can write it here C drive some XYZ location if you write it here this way. If you write 1.jpg like this, so if you write like this, this is the way if you display here, this is 1.jpg, whatever it is displaying here, that it will display for our application like this. This is another way. Next image src, we can write it here, here http://www.google.com. So, and that other location. So, if you copy that image, here, if you copy that image address, then only you can paste that output. Here, if you copy that image address, then only you can display. So I'm writing image SRC in 3 different ways. One is directly name of the image, another one path of that image. One second. Here, image SRC. One second. Here, image SRC, we used to display images for our program. Similar way, we can write it here. BR tag just is used to display break line. So first, let me display all images here in the output. So I'm not able to display those all images in the same. I'm not able to display in the same line, but not able to display the second image. So now if I use BR tag here, I'm using BR tag for my program. Here, how many BR tags we write it, those many images. See, after first image, second image is in the new line, third image is also in the new line. Normally run your program, directly run by browser. See here. You can see all the 3 images, but 3 images are coming in the new line just because of BR tag. Because of BR tag, you are able to display all images in the new line of my application. Next, here I'm able to display images for my program in the new line like this. Next, I'm going for here, BR tag, I used HR tag. HR tag is mainly for horizontal line. See, I want to write this HR in the top. So by that I can display that horizontal line. Here I can show you rather than in the bottom, I'll write it in the top. See, check it before images. You can see one horizontal line here. After D1, see, we can see that one separation line here. This is because of HR tag. BR tag is used to display break line for our application. HR tag is used to display horizontal line for our application. HR tag for horizontal line, BR tag is for break line. So that way only will display that output for our application. BR tag is mainly for break line. HR tag is mainly for horizontal line. This way only we'll write our output for our application. HR tag, BR tag. We can write like this. Next one, this HR tag only. Here I'm explaining here HR tag. This HR tag, it will give you one horizontal line. HR tag width, you can write it here within 100% screen. Then size, here 10 pixel, 20 pixel, that size. And then color, here whatever color you want it, you can display. Here I'm writing here HR, width, size, color. Width here, it is for your screen width. Size here, how much pixel size you want to display, that is size. Here color, whatever color you want to display, that color will write it like this. Here, because of HR tag, you can display thickness of that line, color of that line, and width of that line. Check it. Here, width of this image here, width of the horizontal line, you may write 100%, you may write 50%, anything. And the color for this, I want to write red color, green color, blue color, like that. Here, size here, thickness of that line, 10 pixel, 20 pixel, any size you can write. Here, one more time, I'm writing here, width of this one. Here, it is 100% screen. Then color for this, here, yellow color, blue color, like this. Here, size for this, here, 30 pixel, 20 pixel, like this. Here, now you can see here. Here, once you refresh, see here, you can see one horizontal line. One is light color line like this. Here, another one here, it is here like this. Here another one it is displaying here. One horizontal line like this, another one is like this. This is the way we can display our output for our application. One horizontal line, second horizontal line, third one. Here, I'm going to display horizontal line for my program like this. This HR tag I'm using here to display horizontal line for my program. Width, how much width you want, how much size you want, how much thickness you want, that you can write it by this HR. In this unpaired tag, I explain here how to write image SRC with the different SRCs. And here for image tag also, we can write it here width, height, ALT. Width, how much size of image you want it. That width and height you can fix it. ALT, here if the image not available, in that case it will print ALT. See here, within the width and height, 100 by 100 size, it is displaying first image. First image, it is displaying 100 by 100 size. Under this, here, suppose image name is wrong. I'm writing image name wrong or image address wrong, something wrong I'm writing. See here, in this time, flower it is displaying here, this is ALT. Here, flower it is displaying here, this is because of ALT. ALT here, it is an alternative text for our application. Here, this ALT is used to display here for our application. ALT is used to display here flower like this. Here, this way only we can execute our output. Here, image SRC is used to display images. Width, height, ALT, we use it here to display that width and height and ALT for my application like this. This way only we'll execute our program. Here, I'm writing here image SRC is used to display images for my program. Under this, whatever width, whatever height, whatever ALT you are writing here, with that only you can display your output. Here, width, height, ALT is used to display width and height for your image and alternative text for your image. Like this, we can display. This is totally about the unpaired tags. So, few list of unpaired tags and its attributes I explained here. For image tag, width, height, ALT. For width, HR tag, horizontal line. BR tag, break line. Next, we can display here. Here, next we can display here. Here, input element. Input type text is used to display text box for our application. Input type text is used to display text box for our application. I'm writing here input type equal to text. It is used to display text box. See in the last you can see one text box here. That is possible by input type text. See here, this is what here input type text is used to display text box for our program. Input type text is used to display text box for our program like this. Here input type text is used to display text box for our application. Here we are using here horizontal line for my program, HR tag, BR tag, all the way I'm able to display my output like this. Here, this is about totally pair tags and unpaired tags. Here, up to now, any doubts under this pair and unpair? Yes. Are you able to follow my class? Are you able to catch my point? Yesterday, installation procedure, Visual Studio Code configuration, running of program by live server, I explained. Today, I explained pair and unpair tag. In that, what all the list of pair tags, what all the list of unpair tag, and what all the each tag attribute, that attribute property, how it is displaying in the output. This is what I have covered in last three. Today's one, four. Last 4 sessions, I have covered that much. Up to now, is it clear? Any doubts?
Got it, ma'am.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Kamal. For Kamal, it is clear. For Kishore, it is clear. Ram Reddy, is it your first session?
Yes, clear, madam.
Clear. Is it your first session, Ram Reddy?
No, no, madam. Second session.
Oh, second session. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Here, now I'll continue on this. Here, next, one more category of tags. Today, any new students today? Newly joined students, anyone? Here, next category of tags are here. I'm explaining here paid tags and unpaid tags for my program. So here only you can find one more category of tags are here. First one here it is block elements. Second one here it is inline elements. I'm explaining here block elements and inline elements for my program. Block elements here, these all tags always starts in a one more category. One more category of tags are here. Elements are nothing but tags. Here elements are nothing but tags. Here these tags are here two types. One is block elements, another one inline elements. Under this block element, here this list of tags always starts in a, here always starts in new line of web page. This list of tags always starts in a new line of the web page. We call it as block elements. Here inline elements are here. It always continue in same line of web page. It always continue in the same line of the web page. Today I'll go with explanation. Tomorrow I'll continue with the tomorrow I'll continue with the program. Today just I'll explain what all the list of block elements and what all the list of inline elements. Explanation I'll do it today. Okay. Here block elements are here. Here, this list of tags always starts in a new line of the HTML page. Here, block elements are nothing but tags. Here, some list of tags always starts in a new line. Then here we call it as, here we are learning here block elements. Block here always starts in a new line of the web page. We call it as block element. Here, this list of block elements are here. Here, always starts in a new line of the web page. We call it as block element. Here, this list of tags are here. HR tag, BR tag. Here, HR tag, BR tag, and then here, HR is for horizontal line, BR is for break line. Here, next one, see here, sorry, H1 to H6. H1 to H6, all tags comes under block elements. Paragraph always starts in a new line. HR tag always starts in a new line. Div tag always starts in a new line. Table tag always starts in a new line. Here, script tag, marquee tag always starts in a new line of the web page. So like this, we have some list of tags always starts in a new line of the web page. Here we have some list of tags we have. These all always starts in a new line of the web page. We call it as block elements. Here one more list of tags we have, that is what here inline elements. Here one more category of tags we have, those all we call it as inline elements. Here one category of tags are here block elements. One more category of tags are here inline elements. Here inline elements are here. These all continue with the same line of the web page. It always continue here with the same line of the web page. Here only you can find it. Image SRC is used to display images. Here BR tag for break line, HR tag for horizontal line. Then input type text, input type button, input type radio, like that we have different input elements. Input type text is used to display text box for our application. Input type text is used to display text box for our application. It is also start new line of the web page. Here I'm explaining here block elements and inline elements here. Block elements always starts in a new line of the web page. Inline elements will continue with the same line of the web page. Sorry, HR tag is not starts new line, BR tag not starts new line. Here, I tag is for italic content. It always starts in a new line of the web page. Here, EM tag always starts in a new line of the web page. Sorry, same line of the web page. I and EM both are used to display our content in the same line, and both are used to display italic content. Here, B tag and strong tag. Both are used to display bold content for us. Here, B tag and strong tag both are used to display bold content for us. Next one. Here, B tag and strong tag both are used to display bold content for our application. This is possible by here B tag and here strong tag. B tag and strong tag both are used to display bold content for our application. Here, next one, here only you can see here U tag is for underline content. Here you can see here U tag is used to display underline content for us. Underline content. Here span tag and mark tag. Span tag as well as mark tag both are used to display highlighting of content. Highlighting of content we can show to the user by here span tag and mark tag. Next we can write big tag is used to display bigger size content. It always continue in the same line of it always continue with the same line. So font size will be little bit bigger. Here small tag is used to display smaller size content. That content size will be smaller size. Here small tag is used to display smaller size content for us. Here I tag is for italic content, B tag is for bold content, U tag for strong underline content, span tag is also highlighting content, mark tag also for highlighting content, big tag is for bigger size content, small tag is for smaller size content. Here like this we have the strike tag is used to display strikeout content. Here strike tag, wherever you write the strike tag, it is used to display here strike tag as well as del tag. Here strike tag as well as del tag both are used to display here strike out content for us. Here strike out content for us. So like this you can find it here all the list of tags. Here, like this, you can find it here, all the list of tags for our application. Here, I'm explaining here, bold tag, strike tag, strong tag. Here, that list of all tags are like this. Here, I'm able to display bold tag for, here, big tag is used to display bigger size content. Strong tag is used to display here, big tag and strong tag. Both are for here bigger size, B tag for bold content, strong tag for bold content. Here U tag for underline content, span tag and mark tag for highlighting content. How it will be used, how it will be helpful for our developing application, those all we'll check it in the next session. In one session, if I explain all together, it will be confusion for you. So that's why I'm taking in slowly, I'll increase your class timing. But at a time, if I write more, if I go with the more time, so it is difficult to remember all these. So that's why I'm going in the slow track here. And up to now, I got only 3 or 2 students mail IDs only. I got it from organizer from 9 o'clock batch. So I have to get all your mail IDs. Then only I can share my drive access to you. I already created 9 PM drive for your batch. So I can share my drive access to you here once I get your mail IDs. So who are not registered till now, so complete your registration with the organizer. So by that you will get my drive access before coming to tomorrow's class. Tomorrow Friday, last day for this week. Okay, so before coming to tomorrow's class only, complete your registration. Okay, yeah. If you have any doubt, you can ask, please. Any doubts up to now?
Ma'am, what is use strike and del?
One cross marked content will be displayed. Cross and strike outed content.
Okay, ma'am.
Any other doubts? Yes, please. Any other doubts? Okay. Yeah, that's it for today. We'll meet tomorrow at 9 o'clock for the continuation of session. Thank you.